Hello, Lions, and welcome back. It is December 1st at Linden Elementary School, and I am so glad to be here. I hope you all are glad as well. I'm glad we had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving time. Now we are in December. We are going to hit this hard for 3 weeks and give our very, very best. So make December the best month yet of your school career. Teachers, thank you very much for getting your lunch count and attendance in. I always really appreciate that. Today is very cold. I hope you have dressed warmly, Lions. And remember, let's talk about the 3 words of PBIS. Never forgetting those things. What are those 3 words? 1, 2, 3. Respectful, responsible, safe. Lions, everything we're doing is about being respectful of others, being responsible in our own actions, and being safe, making sure that what we are doing is safe for ourselves and for others. Okay, very good. Let's take a look at a couple of roar cards here because we've got a lot to get through in a short period of time. Mrs. Adamson is recognizing Ms. Marie. Ms. Marie is a wonderful helper to her classmates. Big heart there for Mrs. Adamson, Ms. Marie. Derek, you are also being recognized by Mrs. Adamson, a wonderful helper as well. Big heart there for Mrs. Adamson. And Aubrey, you as well are being recognized as a great and wonderful classmate. Great job, Aubrey. Saccone is being recognized by Mrs. Coughlin. Saccone has shown so much growth this year. He earned top scores in both reading and math. Great job. A big smiley face and a heart for Mrs. Coughlin. And Henry, you are being recognized by Miss Lee. Henry loves or comes into our classroom and loves to vacuum. He isn't even in our class and shows so much kindness. That's actually from Miss Coughlin. Great job, Henry. Hats off to you. Let's take a look at a couple of birthdays. Okay, I had forgotten a couple of birthdays in November. There was a second page. So for those of you who I forgot, starting on the 27th with Tanner Waymeyer, your birthday was November 27th. Tanner is 9 years old in Mrs. Sanchez's class. Mirabella Campos is 8 years old in Mrs. Messick's class. Aiden Smua is 7 years old in Mrs. Hancock's class. Honor Vang is 9 in Mrs. Ortiz's class. Judith Ibarra is 8 in Mrs. Papo's class. And then this month, on the 1st, yesterday, is Daniel Lopez, 7 years old in Mrs. Olensky. Madeline Yang, 10 years old in Mrs. Cisneros. David Diaz, 9 years old in Mrs. Ortiz. Genesis Lewis, 10 years old in Mrs. Sether. And finally, Julian Nunez, 11 years old in Mrs. Coughlin's class. Great job on those birthdays. We also have a staff birthday, I believe. Yes, Cynthia in the cafe has a birthday today. So when you see Cynthia or Cindy, I think Cindy as well, give her a shout. Tell her, hey, happy birthday, and that'll be great. So looking at the menu for today, let's see. No, I don't have today's menu, so can't give that to you. But quickly, I can give you a joke. So I don't know if you noticed or not, this is a little bit of seriousness here on this, actually. So do you know what happens to Santa if he gets stuck in a chimney? Never mind all that noise outside. So okay, question again. What happens to Santa if he gets stuck in a chimney? He gets Santa claustrophobia. Yep, that's about what would happen. So let's all stand for the flag salute. I've got to leave my hat on because it's just too cold. Hand over your heart, hood over your hats off, hoods off, hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hey, listen, Lions, give your very best today. Don't compromise on anything, 100%. We've got 3 weeks to give our very best, 3 weeks left in this calendar year of school, so let's make it our very, very best. Don't miss school, because when you miss school, you miss out, right? So be here every day, and remember, the world is a different place. The world is a better place because you're in it. So have a great day, Lions, and we'll see you around.